welcome to our channel. We're the GraceNotesStitchers. I'm Corinne.
I'm Colleen.
And this is a channel about cross stitch. And we have another visitor today.
Phyllis!
You want to turn around? Do you have lip gloss on? Yes, you do. Paris likes chapstick, lip gloss, lipstick, anything like that. I don't tell my husband that that's sometimes why she's trying to kiss me all the time. Oh, darn it. He watches this. He's going to know. All right. Well, Paris was super happy that she got to come down and make a video. We are in the same place that my sister and I recorded last time. We just don't have the backdrop that my sister had put up for us. So, new spot. Everybody said the sound sounded good. We have our light, so we should be okay, right?
Yep.
All right. But this is also where we cut our fabric, and I serge. My serger is actually just right here. So there's times I have to run down here and like cut one piece of fabric because I missed one. And she always thinks, Paris always is like, make a video. Make a video. But she hasn't made an appearance the last few. It's been a long time since we've had Colleen
On the channel.
Yeah. Anything you want to update about with work or how's stitching coming?
None.
Well, you've done a little. She didn't go this month, but last month you were at Sit and Stitch.
Yeah. Is that January?
Yeah. Yes. So we have a Sit and Stitch in Allentown on the last Sunday of every month. We will not be having March because that's Easter Sunday. The week before is Palm Sunday. The week after is Steel City Retreat. So everybody just said, we'll just skip it. So we'll have it the last Sunday of April. We do it at 1:30. Gives us time to get home from church, get changed. That's other people have lunch. And then we just keep it 3 hours. It's a good amount of time to visit and not feel like you set everything up to turn around and tear everything down. Which reminds me, thankfully, the ladies who go to our Sit and Stitch are really nice and like to chat and don't mind listening to me chat. Because, did I tell you, I got there and set my stuff up and I didn't have my Kindle. Which meant I had no pattern. So I did spend some time looking. I found it in my Dropbox, but I'll be honest, trying to, like, I figured out where I was, but looking on my phone with the tiny symbols, it was so annoying. I just looked at the girls and I'm like, if you don't mind me talking, then I'm just gonna talk to you. And then it was so cute because the one person, she said, oh, I'm so sorry, you're getting nothing done because I keep asking you questions. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it away so it doesn't even look like I'm trying to get anything done. So then they didn't feel bad anymore. But it just was not a good situation for me. My goals are going very, very well. I only have one whip go to go. Everything else is done, so I'm really happy about that. Darn, I have winners for my Pledge of Allegiance and Brew Can Do It, who I'm passing the projects to. Those are upstairs, so I will do that at the end. And I meant to do that when I grabbed the fabric, but I forgot. So I will do that. I did draw names. I'm sorry that I didn't pop one. Like I said, we have been so crazy. We are up to 250 fabric a month, so that's really cool. That's people. And that was kind of like a wow moment when we figured that out. But this week, my daughter, my other daughter, and I have been dyeing tons of yards for shops. We've gotten lots and lots of shop orders because of Nashville releases. We have several colors that are the called for fabrics. The biggest one being Rosewood Manor. One of her releases is on our Green Sarah. So we've been dyeing that like crazy, but lots of different ones. ABC Stitch has 2 on our fabric, so please look for them. I can't even think of all of them. If I remember, because we have so many groups now, Grace Notes this, Grace Notes that. We have our Grace Notes Sal group. So we announced in there that our Stitch Along for 2024, which will begin in August because that is when our retreat is. We do a retreat start and then we invite you all to start along with us. So Sal is Stitch Along, Start Along. So you can join our Grace Notes Sal group. We do ask that if you post pictures that they're on the Grace Notes fabrics, because it's a Grace Notes Sal. But you don't have to buy all the stuff from us to participate, just to let y'all know that. So you can just be in and, you know, follow along. And this year we're going to do Main Street by Finally a Farm Girl. So I have been taking pre-orders. So if you're interested in that, if you're attending the retreat, we have a retreat sign up for that. If you are not attending the retreat, we have a at-home sign up. And the reason is because I need to ship yours and I need to make sure that I have yours separate, because they're getting theirs at the retreat, you're getting yours sent to you, and those will be sent in July. I'm not billing till April, but they'll be sent in July around Fabric of the Month, so you have it plenty of time to start along with us. That's a lot of information. This year, if you are working on Welcome to the North Pole, that is our current stitch along. We just put out part 7. And well, not put out, but stitched our 7th part, and I have mine, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anything? Oh, our other Grace Notes challenge group, it was kitty cats, and it's almost over for this month. You can still join us. We're gonna start again in March, and we are giving away a free fat quarter fabric. For every 500 stitches, you're stitching a kitten. Like I gave I think it was 23 kittens of pictures and breeds that I had. Last month was toy dogs. This month's would be another. You'll see. And so 500 stitches gets you the kitten. And if it was on Grace Notes fabric, we ask you to please list which fabric it is, because some of us don't always remember names. But anyway, also it's to enable others, right? But then you get 2 entries, so you don't get 1 entry, you get 2 if it's on Grace Notes.
Gotcha.
So kind of fun. And the last one went to England, and so that particular girl didn't have any Grace Notes, and now she does.
Nice.
So that's awesome. I think I'm gonna get started on my whips, because I think there was all this stuff to talk about, unless you want to tell anything. Okay. All right. So these are not in the order I stitched them in, but I have been crushing my goals. That's all I can tell you. I'm so happy. Oh, this is the latest one I just stitched.
Was that the one you spread your words around?
That I what? So I did like is, delay, is, it, I don't know. I redid the same words twice down here. So yeah, I'm still working on those, but if they are, I'm only doing them to finish up my 100 stitches, because this was my goal, and this was 1,600 stitches.
Which one?
Right here. Yeah, because I mean, there's tons of back stitching in this too.
It includes the back stitching.
Now what? I have not decided. Like this said, the grandfather and the grandson. It says the Sicilian and the gentle giant. I'm not sure if I'm going to label them all, because to me, it's Fezzik and Fazzini. I never remember Vazzini. I never remember his name. But like, so I don't know if I'm going to label them. I don't know if I'm going to change them to the names, because to look at them, I know who it is. So do I really need them labeled?
And you
don't
could
know.
like find the font and label their names.
Well, besides the fact that, you know, with as many words as there is, I can figure it out too. I mean, they have so many letters here. And this is on Grace Notes Poison Apple, 32 count Jubilant.
Poison apple.
Poison Apple.
Wow.
Yes. All right. And then next, Welcome to the North Pole. So this is my 7th part right here. I don't have the cover photo, I'm sorry. There is no cover photo for that. It's finished though. I did finish the February piece, so March is not even out yet. So I'm caught up to as far as I can be. This is part 7, so 2, 4, 6. This is the 7th. We will be finishing this up in July, and then we're asking everybody who has worked on it, even if it's not finished, bring it to our August retreat so we can get photos of where we all are with it. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
This is on Grace Notes Swiss Mocha. Mine's on 36 count linen. And as I was telling the girls at my sit and stitch, linen has not been my problem all along. It's been the whole not on pattern keeper.
Mm-hmm.
So this flew by in 2 days. You know, everything else has taken me a week. So when I got to this, I was stunned. I did 1,500 stitches in 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah. 900 and 600. I was on fire. All right. This is Lamp Unto My Feet by Stony Creek. And yes, I'm going to have to insert a lot of photos if I remember.
Oh, wow.
That's my not kitted up, whatever you want to call it. Threads just, oh, maybe you want to wind some of these back up.
Don't eat it.
Oh my, something's coming undone.
Oh my.
I might have a little bit of a mess. That goes into there. We'll give Colleen something to do. All right, sorry. Lamp Unto My Feet. It's just plain old witch elk fabric, nothing special. I don't know the name offhand. Guess what? I have a project tag. If I know the name, it is called Twilight Blue. And it's a silk linen. I got all of this in here. And that took me 2 days. Not too bad. 300 the first night and 200 the next. If I would have stitched before 10 p.m., I would have had more of it done. So I don't think that was a bad deal. I am going less and less to bobbinating. Using my Annie's Keepers, which I guess I'll give myself a little plug here. We are carrying in our shop now. They are on the website. If we run out, I can get more. Mr. Grace Notes likes to say I stalked the creator, the owner of the Annie's Keeper store. And until she was ready to sell to somebody besides herself, and got to be one of the first people to carry them, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, I love my Annie's Keepers, and then I just have been
Taking a strand and putting on your own.
on my floss drops. If I know there's a lot of stitches, I'll take 2 strands. If it's not, or I don't know, I put 1, especially on something like this that I'm not working on much. And I did tell Colleen the other day, because this is a difficult pattern to read, I said, I am going to happily stitch 500 stitches a year until this one is done. We're just going to put that right out there.
We have stray green.
I have what?
Stray green.
And I just put it in there. We'll figure it out. Oh, that was from last month. All right. The next is Amazing Grace. This is one I'm putting 1,000 stitches every month. So of course we're just getting a little bit thicker in here and reaching a little more over here. But did I get only 1,000? Let's look here. I did bring my thing down here. I got 1,200 into this. So I didn't stop. Next up we have, ooh, watch your little face, Wandering in Middle Earth. And this is one, did I smack her again? 32 count Lugana of pistachio frappe. And if I can, I'm going to insert my sister's photo here so you can see them side by side, because this is a choose your own adventure and she is making different choices than me. So I got all of this done. I put in the window and I put in the door. I'm not back stitching until I get this whole section done, because then this next section is already out and it's like down here, but I gotta finish the intro section first. So that, again, I'm working on every single month. That I got 3,800 stitches.
Wow.
So not bad. Now this one, I kind of wish I would have gotten more, but you know, February's a short month. This is my Princess Bride mandala, and I got 700 stitches into it. I think since you've seen it last, I finished him up, got a little bit more done here, and I am busily. Hopefully next time I'll have all of this done. Like, that's my goal. I'll let you see it. I do have a cover photo for this.
Is that a hand on it?
Where?
Here.
I don't, oh.
It's the thing that they use.
Might be the 6 finger. No, I don't think. You'll see on the cover
We
photo.
only have 4 right now, so we can't tell.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. And then I thought this was from last month. It's not. This is Once Upon a Fairy Tale, and I'm doing Max Colors by Amy Stewart, charted by Hayde, Heaven and Earth Design. So I am up in the top left corner. One of our girls at our sit and stitch goes, I watch these Flosstubers, and all they have is the upper left corner. I'm like, yep, I'm one of them, because that's where I start. Now, some people will, like my friend Hannah, she starts different ones at different places. I have light put away too. So I got 1,000 stitches into this. So it has grown.
Is it 20 count?
I think that's 20. My book will actually tell. My card.
22 count?
25 count bone Zweigert, because I don't like to stitch on white. So if you are a non-white stitcher and you need a yard of fabric for your Hayde, let me know. I can get you. It does not cost as much as hand-dyed fabric, but I can help you out. And then I did my Flosstube Friends, and I got 600 stitches into this. That's it. Certainly felt like a lot more. You see?
Who's that?
That is Hannah. I got Hannah done in the center right here.
What's your fabric?
This is white peach tea. Feels like 28 Lagana. I don't think I have my paper here to tell you. But I did get her completely done. I keep working a little bit more on here, and I even got a little bit more on Amy over there. And I'm like, my goal each month is to finish a woman. So I have to decide, does that mean I just have to finish me with the ornaments there next month? Or do I want to finish Amy? I don't know. Because then I just have one more. It's Heather. And then we are all done. Then I still have to border and stuff, but this is definitely going to be a finish for this year. I think I have 2 more projects. One I forgot to bring, so I am going to have to run back out and grab that. The other is sitting right here. Okay, you can laugh. It's a tiny finish, okay? That is not it. That's the one I still have yet to do. So I went through. Do you guys want to see them? Who doesn't want to see a little mini kind of parade of sorts? I was going through them myself today. So I have May from Mr. Grace Notes. I have December for Colleen. I have June for me.
Ada.
I have October for Leanne, my middle daughter. And then today I finished August. So that is completely done. I was waiting on a Gentle Arts thread to finish the ladybug. I'm really happy to say that is completely done now. And I have one more. I have Alan, my son. He's another June. So it was hard to find another June for us. Now we have 2 dogs. My final project was Barbara Anna's Light. And this was one because I had an empty spot in my whip-go board that I pulled out because I think I have like 12 or 1300 stitches from being finished. Now if there's back stitching, that's definitely not included. But so you all saw this last month, and again, actually there were whip-go's already been called. No empty spots have been called, so this won't be coming back out this month. The only other thing that I haven't done, so there's a coffee project that I'm going to work on tonight after I record, which, by the way, today is Tuesday. Couple things. We have no internet, so this won't be uploading to YouTube anytime soon. They're coming tomorrow. Sorry, I forgot to put my photo. Yeah, I have a chapstick in there. So it's been annoying. I can't post my pictures. I mean, I can, but my pictures are on my old phone. So I kind of have to turn on my hotspot or transfer them over. But I I couldn't teach lessons virtually today. I had to make sure they came in person, but I also couldn't pull up their old lesson assignment because that's online. But thankfully, I email their assignment to them every week. So the two who were virtual, I said to them, do you have your email from last week? And please don't jump. And then they pulled that up. I screenshot that and sent it to my phone. And then I was able to go off of that and handwrite there, which I do. I put it on the computer for me, and then I handwrite it in their assignment book. But if they're virtual, they don't always write it in their assignment book. So that's a lot of fun. So just being without internet has been like so, I couldn't listen to my audiobook because it's actually on YouTube and I don't want to like use all my data. Not that I don't have unlimited, I'm just afraid of them like throttling it and stuff like that. All right, so that's all my whips. Okay, back to this. So the only other whip go call I have besides my coffee piece is, it was a new start. So I'm torn between a leap year new start, because a lot of people are doing that, which I could definitely do the Clouds Factory stitch along for that. Or do I just start the stitch along because I have my February freebie available? I didn't use it.
What's Charlotte? Look at you guys.
Or do I have not started anything new. I've started nothing new in 2024.
Have I stitched in 2024?
But yeah, you went to the January stitch along, or sit and stitch. But she wants to see me. So I'm not sure if I want to ruin my streak already and start something, because technically in place of that I could do the Epic Storybook Princesses, which is also a Clouds Factory stitch along.
On your Scratchy Ada.
My Scratchy Ada. Like, I don't know. Any thoughts?
You want to work on that, or you want to start something?
Yeah.
Start something new.
Oh, look at them. So during that little break, I did pull up my winners. So the Brew Can Do It coffee piece is the Okie Stitcher, and I know who you are. I'm blanking for right this moment. And then for Pledge of Allegiance, I did a tiny decisions wheel, by the way. For the Pledge of Allegiance, it's P. Miller Mac. So if you all could please email me. My email is GraceNotesStitchers@gmail.com, or contact me on Facebook, Corinne Simpson, and then I can get your address and everything and ship them out to you. Fabric of the month. So this is my 36 count. Remember that I do Jovelin. So this is my 36 count neutral. According to my records, everybody has it. Or maybe the last two are getting it tomorrow.
But you'll have it because the upload video.
That's right, you'll have it. So this is Cupid. This is my Jovelin. This is what it looks like on linen. I wanted you to be able to see the difference, because we know mine is always going to be lighter because it's a synthetic. And then we have Be My Valentine.
I like this one.
This is again my Jovelin.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a Jovelin fiend. Look at that. So it's not that it doesn't model. It's got great modeling. I love it. I love, love, love it. It just takes the dye differently. And somebody asked me to start carrying 30 count linen. Well, 30 count linen is not as Weigert. It's by the same person who, it's from Witchelt. So it does not, it has sizing in it, so I have to wash it out. And I do my best, but the coloring is more purpley like that instead of the reddish pink. This is what the linen and Ada looked like.
Bye-bye.
And even the Lugana. So Lugana just was a little lighter than this. But the purple is what how the synthetics all took it. The Modena and...
You can see it on the selvage edge. That's where it kind of shows.
Yeah, a little bit on the selvage, and even where I serged it and cut it. It's kind of weird. So you can kind of see the color. It's very interesting. There is a science behind it that I don't know. But so there's the difference between the two. But I love my Jovelin. I love stitching on it. And I certainly love the lighter color.
If you want to stitch on linen, you could, like if you want that particular color. If, you know, you have this and you're like, but I still want to stitch on that.
Right.
You just go and stitch on it.
I just go take it. No, I could dye myself some more, right? No. Do you have plans?
Work.
She has a lot. I hear a lot about different things coming in. One of her coworkers is on vacation next week, so it kind of puts her in a little bit of a bind.
Yeah. We're the busiest frame shops in the East Coast.
So she is looking for like help from another
store,
Hobby Lobby, from another store to come in for a couple of days or something to help them not get caught up, because she is caught up, but to stay on task and not get behind, because they have a lot of orders that are due next week.
And I've, with my framing, learned a little bit more stuff, getting a little better. So I know the day shadow boxes now.
Yep. I'm going to do it's the Early Bird Gets the Worm coffee one. It's Luminous Fiber Arts. I can't think of the name.
I think you got that at StitchCon, right?
I did. Yep. So that's the one.
You're going to work on that?
Yep. I'm going to work on that tonight. And then maybe start the new style. Here's the thing. I don't even know if I have fabric for it. I'll have to see, because I mean, like, picked out already. Obviously I have
you haven't
fabric.
started it?
Well, no, the style, it just came out. Like, the first part came out last month. This month.
For the early one?
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
No, the Clouds Factory.
Which one's that?
It's Anderson's Fairy Tale. So I did Grimm's Fairy Tales before. That's hanging on our wall. This 2024, they did Anderson's Fairy Tales. So the first one was the frog. No, the swan. The ugly duckling.
Oh.
Yes. I don't remember what the second part is.
Is it in their tiny characters? That's still because that's
it's gonna be in the same shape, I hope, as the other one.
Just frame it differently.
She doesn't like that I use a pre-made wool frame for that one. I'm certain to not love it either.
It's big.
It is big, and I kind of want to take it down and redo it. I don't know.
At least it's able to just be taken off and redone because it's used with archival materials.
Yes, and it was laced, so we don't have to worry about sticky board like some of them that I have to redo. Grace Notes plans is not anything major. It's just keep on keeping on. Except that I am gonna have a trunk show at the beginning of April at Crafty U for Steel City. So I have that, and I have one going out to Maine for Two Needles Pulling Thread. They are doing a retreat.
Oh, really?
So I have that all pulled together. I just have to get it sent out. And I did just send. Well, I did just send out Rosewood Manor for her Nashville exclusive. So I did get that sent out and on time. And she asked me to dye some more for some shops that she's doing trunk shows at. So I'm working on that this week. So yeah, Grace Notes is just dyeing one week and cutting and serging the following week. So it's just a revolving door. And just as we get more orders, unfortunately, it's just as much as we can do in that 1 week, we do. And then 2 weeks later, we do as much as we can do. And we just try to keep it that way.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I have a challenge.
Yeah.
When this video comes up, if anyone remembers what whips I have, and we have our previous videos, if you comment on this video and the project you want me to stitch on, by the next video, I can have stitched some on that.
So will that be what you take to the sit and stitch in March? Oh, there's no sit and stitch.
There's none.
Will you stitch with me on Easter?
I'll stitch on Easter, but I can whenever someone comments. I mean,
so you might stitch on more than one?
I can. Like, depends if, people want me to stitch on
So
stuff.
you're only allowed to pick one. Each person who comments can only pick one. Because if they pick three, you're not going to be able to keep up with that.
Right. So if one person comments with everyone they like the most, if they like my whips, then
that's one you'll work on. And then if you see somebody else's comment, you'll try to work on that one too.
Right. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So Hannah, who knows all of your work, cannot comment all 30,
Right.
40 whips. That's what we're getting at, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, depending on like when our next video is, I might have some stitching.
Oh, there you go. So if you want to see Colleen do some stitching,
Gotta comment.
comment what whip. You gotta hopefully remember one of her titles.
Because, yeah, I mean, I remember some, but have I pulled them out in a while? No.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to say happy stitching.